I'm in the middle of editing the last video and then they throw the drop list at me. Well, here we go again.
I feel like I'm chosen. I'm covered in gold.
Welcome back, friends, to another edition of Fauntleroy's Finest, and today I'm going to talk about the Spring/Summer 22 Supreme Week 2 drop list, and it's headlined by none other than the Supreme By Any Means Nike Dunk. And that right there, my friend, is a triple collab. I have been looking forward to these since the middle of last year when they first got leaked, and now my little heart is finally going to be content because this Thursday, March 3rd, at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, they're finally going to come out. Of course, we all know to go after these By Any Means dunks. They've been on everybody's mind for a long time, but I'm still going to give you a top 5 list because this week has a lot of heat. They're probably giving us some of the best remaining items from the lookbook. There is a bunch of stuff dropping this week, so I'm going to give you my top 5 items of the week as far as I'm concerned. But first, shameless plug always, 750 subscribers is right around the corner. I will be doing a giveaway for an item worth about $250, so if you want to get in on that, make sure you're a subscriber, turn on notifications, and then just wait for my dumbass to give it away. Alright, I'm jumping right into it. I'm actually extremely excited for this week, and I have no idea which of these items I actually seriously want to go after.
Oh, look at the fun bags on that hose hound.
First up, for my number 5 item, I'm going to go with this raised, hand-styled hooded sweatshirt. I just see this as a new spell out of Supreme, and I really like these colorways, to be honest with you. The brown one is really clean. Purple and white looks really nice. Even that light green with, I guess it's black or maybe brown on it, looks pretty good from this particular picture. So if you can snatch any of these up in XXL, even XL and maybe the black and brown colorways, this could be a really nice little sleeper that no one's going to be going after. These hoodies in the XXL sizes could potentially fetch similar money to what the dunks are going to. That's kind of a stretch, but I do think XXL has that ability. All right, here we go. Number 4, I'm going to go with these BB Simon pet accessories, the collar and the leash. Yeah, I know it's really weird. If these were belts or if these were actual accessories for human beings, I would be more all in on these. The price points aren't too terribly bad. The dog collar is going for $128. And the dog leash is going for $198. But considering how much the belt flips for right now, these might be something to consider because the price point is sort of reasonable, if that makes any sense. But you can get ones that are very similar on the website. The only exclusive colorway, I believe, is the red colorway. But again, I do think this will be rare. If it was something for people, then I would be a little bit more in on it. But again, I might take a gamble on it. But there are way better things to go after this week as well, in my opinion. Alright, and for my number 3 items this week, I'm going to throw these 2 jackets in here. That's right. Of course, I need to throw in the BB Simon jacket. It is kind of expensive at $375. At least that's the estimated retail, but if this estimated retail is correct, it's actually not that bad. This jacket has already gotten some fame out there in Instagram land. We've seen some famous folks rocking it already. I don't know if I've ever really seen a BB Simon jacket before, so that could be a reason to snatch it up for that price point as well. Then it is definitely something worth taking a gamble on. Just know you are going to have to hold on to that for a little bit of time. And we are also getting the jacket that we saw in the teaser picture, the insert logo denim jacket. I really think this jacket is going to do pretty well. I don't think it's going to be as good as some of the denim jackets that we've seen in the past. I do think that the colorway that we saw originally, that faded sort of grayish colorway, is kind of the best in my opinion. At a price point of $238, I really think that it's a decent little pickup as well. I see this thing going in the 350s fairly quickly. I mean, don't hold me to that. There have been a lot of denim jackets released lately, so that could hurt the market on the Supreme denim jacket game, but $238 is a great price for any jacket by Supreme. And now for my number 2 item, I'm going to go with the insert logo jean. I like this item so much better than the jacket that I am separating it out and I'm putting it by itself as the number 2 item of the week. Barring any crazy collaborations that come out, these could be the Supreme jeans to go for this year. Even though they have the Supreme down the side, like I said, that faded colorway is very subtle, and I think that is going to go a long way in these jeans. You're easily looking at probably $250 to $300 I don't think you'll have to hold these very long, and I really do think these could be a first day flip for any folks that are going in store. A lot of these items are first day flips for folks that can go in store for sure. But these jeans are definitely making the cut this week for me. And now the number one item of the week, of course, everybody knows it's definitely going to be this Dove's hooded sweatshirt. That's right, if you didn't get your Yeezy Gap stuff, here you go. The designer imposter version is ready for you. I'm kidding. Of course that's not the number one. Come on, let's show the dunks. Yeah, okay, here we go. The dunks. That's going to be the number one. The By Any Means dunk. We've been waiting for these for almost over a year now. We thought we were going to get them last season. There were delays. Apparently the stock is very low on these. So any of you guys that get in store, you may be very sad if you have a slot later in the day because they might not even be in store. I'm hearing the stock is that low. But that just means it's going to be that much harder to cop these things. In my personal opinion, I think that the black and white ones are going to be the ones that most people want. Traditionally, I'm going to tell you that the green and yellow, these Brazilian ones, will probably be the most expensive on the aftermarket because usually they just don't make as many of the louder and crazier colors. I think that for manual boys, if you want the best chances of grabbing one of these, I would go for the navy and red colorway. I think that that colorway sort of has slipped under the radar. I think it's a really wearable colorway. I think they all are, honestly. Even the Brazil colorway to a degree. My advice, if you really just want them and you don't really care what color, I would go for the red and the blue. But if I was going to guess on average, I'm going to say that these will probably be in the $400 range. I think that some sizes could kind of fall into the 350s. And I think that some sizes could potentially push up towards 500. Again, it's all going to depend on the stock. If they only make like 100 of them, then they're all going to be extremely expensive. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty confident saying $400 is a really nice baseline to start with. And if you want to learn how to cop these dunks, or sort of just some Supreme copy knowledge in general, you can check out this video that I did up here, which is a how to cop the Supreme By Any Means dunk. And who knows, maybe it'll help you out. That's my top 5. There are a couple of other items I want to throw out there. I'm not as confident in how they'll do on the aftermarket, but for personals, these seem like really nice pieces. First off is this Gore-Tex reversible polar tech line jacket. I like that this is reversible. I kind of like the colorways, and I think it's a really nice, clean jacket. But the estimated price point on this one is $248. I wish it was a little bit lower. However, it's a nice reversible jacket, so I just don't see this being a big resale item, but it is a really nice jacket. They're also releasing the Fuck sweater. It's got 3 colorways, white, red, and black. I'm not really sure which colorway is better, to be honest with you. The green with the white looks kind of nice, to be fair. So if you're in the mood for taking a risk, go with the biggest size you possibly can. And you might be happy with this one down the road. And then finally, they are going to release this AOI glow-in-the-dark track jacket. It's really busy, but if you do have some kind of hardcore glow-in-the-dark, black light sort of thing going on in your life, this might be a hoodie that you need to take a look at. Again, I don't think it's going to flip or resell for anything, but it's kind of a neat idea. And it seems like it would make a pretty decent little personal, to be fair. Alright guys, I hope you learned a whole lot. I'd love to learn in the comments below if you think I'm right or I'm wrong. What do you think the top 5 items are this week? Let me know below.
I love lamp.
And while you're thinking about which items will fit into your top 5, you can check out these videos right here.
Yeah, they love me when the mic on, but then they show my dark side when the lights on.